Hello there everyone, welcome back to another Gate Ruler video. I've got another one of these little GP reviews for you, going over all of the tops for the last week in the mini GPs. Obviously this is set to format and the English version of the game is releasing this week as of the time of this recording, which means that we are obviously going to be a bit more concerned with set 1 format, so I will be making some videos talking about the set 1 meta and stuff like that, post-release. I've got some good videos planned for that. I just wanted to say that in case people were worried. I'm essentially going to be trying to focus most of the content towards the English side of the game, is my goal. And another reminder, I'm going to be going basically dark during the middle of May, as it is my exam season. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with these lists, as there are quite a few exciting ones, and I don't think a single Darumageddon list. Somehow. So let's get started. So first we have got a apprentice yellow-pink list here. Very crime naught focused, using Jenny Baby, with also a few beasts, which is a very cool little synergy there. Makes a lot of sense. It's let me just move over. It's on screen now, so you can see it's a cool concept, right? So it's running Blaster Vortex and FSM. Blaster Vortex is a ridiculous legend, so it's kind of always going to be value whenever you get it off. And you've got a lot of bears in a lot of bears. You've got a lot of beasts. This deck has a lot of beasts: shark, bear, and Cimmerian. So you got 12 targets for your Stridum to just scoop up, and you don't really mind if your Stridum just scoops it up because you can make a board so easily. So this deck essentially gets access to Stridum, and Stridum's amazing. Super good in just making sure that you win the game. The other bonus things here you've got access to from yellow, it's Forest of Killers, I believe it is, or the Beast set, so you're going to be buffing all your stats up pretty much, which is obviously really, really good as well. Flying Shield is an amazing spell. Just a very, very solid list. Looks really good. No real complaints from me at all. I could also see you playing this in Night, but it would probably be better as Apprentice just because you don't really have to worry about the costs. But I could also see this deck fully functioning as a Night deck. Would just be a little bit more annoying to play with, but it could totally work. Anyway. That's the first list. Now, next is this is actually won Best Player Award. I thought it won second place, but actually won Best Player Award. But I'll put it up here just in case you're interested. This is a red-blue Night deck. It looks solid. The usual just red-blue value stuff. You got your Salamanders to just pop sets. You've got Velmas and Becky's for interaction. You've got your energy boosters. You've got your Victors for removal. You've got 4/3 priestesses, so that's a nice little tech choice. You got your Alices, your elephants. Interestingly, you got your arcs here, which makes sense in this particular deck here. You got your Hellkong, and you've also got 2 of the full set wipe, which is quite nice in the current meta. So I don't think this is a perfect list. I think it feels a little too. It feels like there isn't enough level 0 stuff. It feels like it would be a little awkward to play. But I think there's strong potential in red-blue, and I will be pursuing that in the future. But I just figured I'd put this here just for you to see. Next, we have got a Night deck, and this is yellow. This is blue-pink, and this is again crime naught focused, and it follows sort of all the principles we were seeing sort of develop during the set 2 metagame. So very powerful counters in Zap and in Peeper Max and Jenny Baby. Very, very good counters there. But then you've also got cards like Owl to help you draw into your black holes. And the whole thesis essentially behind these decks is you ideally want to be drawing black hole on your opponent's turn, but you're sort of happy whenever you see it. And it's going to provide you with a lot of value. You've got a lot of very powerful counters in the deck, and you've got a lot of value stuff that you can do. You've got plenty of level 0s, level 1s in Backpacker, lots of different ways to hit your counters. So generally just very, very solid list here. No real complaints from me on this. It looks really good. Not really surprised it won at all. Next, we've got a slightly different format one here. So this is a yellow-pink darkness, and this is actually the version of darkness that's been seeing more success, and I'm not actually that surprised. Pink has so many ridiculous tools, and they just make the deck work. Like, it just works, which is amazing. I will be probably going into sort of more in-depth discussion in English when we get set to in this, but as I say, I do want to focus most of my discussion toward what is directly relevant to the English metagame. So I probably won't be talking about it that much, but yeah, just another really cool list. Loads of very just useful tools here. It's just really good stuff. Essentially, like, the way the deck works is you just chuck in all the good darkness stuff, and then you play like Wellivid to get darknesses out of your damage. You play Oiwa because it's amazing. You play Space Cave because it's one of the best counters in the game. You play FSM because it's FSM, and the deck kind of just works, and it's really good. The main thing, like as long as you've got your Abyss Summoning event, then the deck kind of just functions. So it's all good to go. Next, we have got this blue-pink list here, and this is very Wild Force focused, very military focused. This is a very interesting one here. I like this. So the pink is really just here sort of for splash. I think there's a fair argument to play, other stuff like Zap 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 here, but to each his own. You can, Valkyrie to help you spam the board, lots of level 0, lots of Wild Force to make that whole aspect of the deck work, lots of very powerful removal tools here, your Guns and Gold Armory just go brr. Just a very solid, control-y base deck. Seems really good. I would want to be playing Black Holes in this deck, I think. I think that would be valuable. You certainly play enough zeros to make that viable. And you've got lots of ways of drawing it, when you're essentially tapped out. So you can just use it, which is really nice. So yeah, I think Black Holes would be welcome in this list, but other than that, looks really solid. Also, Go Wild Force Go. Kind of surprised that isn't in here. And finally, a creation summon list to round out this video. So the legends pretty well established in that deck to be Jack and Findar and Mag. I'm going to be saying Jack forever. That's just what happens when you came from Ikeda's previous game. We got three of the 3-star dragon whose name I forget, but it's very powerful. 2 Narui Kazuchi, or Honui Kazuchi. I think it's a Narui Kazuchi. 1 Alba Fort. You got your 4 Alketas and your 4 Shioris staple parts. You got all your really good level 0 warriors. You got your 4 Ragdoll Cat Sith. You got your 4 draw spells. Your 7 draw spells rather. You got your reduced to zeros. You got your HP buffers. It's just all in all very solid list. If you want to try out Creation Summon in set 2 meta, just net deck this, give it a go. It's very solid. And there we go. So a pretty good week as far as the tops go. Not sure if it's just because the Darumageddon players got unlucky or there just weren't that many of them. As I say, it's not like it's a completely overpowered deck that's unbeatable or anything. It's just, if I was going to a competitive tournament and the win rate on it is, very high, and I'm, relatively speaking, I don't really have to think that much. So I would have chosen that, but nice to see the Japanese players just going, yeah, but fuck it, I want to have fun, and playing decks that are way more fun, as you're seeing here. I think Creation Summon is one of the most fun decks. I love Darkness. I think it's super fun. So there we go. That's it. Hope you guys found this video useful and enjoyed it. If you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more Game Roller content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.